Escape with Jimmy. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. It's been raining for a while now. Excited for the week already. But just a quick one. I just want to ask some puzzling questions. The Nigerian elections, presidential elections, are coming up. 2027, I believe, February possibly, and that's about a year away. And right now, the opposition is still dilly dallying. They are still playing cricket, or maybe I don't seem to get it. The last election has gone with all the drama that came with it, which is usually what we expect. But what I expected from the opposition was uh, build the party from the ground up, because politics in Nigeria is local. It's in the grassroots. It's from the it's from the barber shop to the guy that to the shoemaker, to the guy that sells you indomie, to the guy that polishes your shoes, to the woman that sells pepper for you. Politics is local, and you need, in order to get to that level, you need to have people that are also part of those communities, those grassroots. And that's what I expected. I expected the opposition to have built up something, and a kind of momentum that would have built, that would have been shown to us, that we're like, wow, this is what is happening. But so far so good. Even the ADC has not chosen their front runner. Well, people saying Atiku. Atiku is the number one person for that, and with the rumors that Sheyi Makinde is going to be the vice president's nominee. But for me, all these are questions. By now, we should have answers. We should be talking about issues. We should be talking about the issues, and in the normal Nigerian fashion, politics has taken the normal route. Amici was on the side of the road buying corn just to show what. And Peter Obi was the other day was pricing granuts. I think by now we should be well past all this. Look at what the AAPC has brought out. They did market segmentation. They brought out city boy movements. They appealed to a certain set of people, businessmen from the east, businessmen from the west, from the north, and they've started. It's rolling out. And if not for bias and politics of bad blood or EU movements, a lot of people were coming out on social media to insult those businessmen that decided to pitch their tent with someone they're comfortable with, and people are insulting them. I'm like, really? Why are you insulting them? Why did this literally? Because by now I believe that these guys chose a movement for their own reasons and decided to go with it. So why you and these are men that made their money, and they've been around the world, that they know what they want. As an adult, they know what they want, and you on social media would wake up and start insulting them because they're not going with your own social media vice president wannabe. It's sad. It's quite sad. And these are questions that we need to ask ourselves. What kind of politics do we want to play? If the opposition by now is not ready, we have 36 states. And if you really want to go through the process of going around the whole country, you need to have started already. You need to have put in things in place. You need to have put structure in place. You need to have put in a lot of things in place, that whereby when you get to those states, you are not just going to have one major bus store around the major roads and shout, "Oh," and a lot of people will come, "Oh," and everybody's laughing, and social media is agog. Election day, it's it is what it is. But no, right now nobody's talking about the issues therein. Right now we do not have any opposition party tough person that I'm saying, oh, this is the one person that's coming out to say these are the issues therein. These are and the worst thing, nobody's bringing out the answers. They'll say, oh, this is bad. But what if you were there? What would you have done? For instance, the subsidy. before the last election, a lot of people were like, oh, I will remove subsidy. Obi said it, Atiku said it, Tinubu said it. Tinubu went in, removed the subsidy. And right now, Nigeria is better for it. But I'll do another video next tomorrow about how well the economy is doing now, but how it's still pinching the average person. Nobody's feeling it yet. Nobody's and when I say nobody's feeling it yet, my people will say the price of tomatoes has not come down. I'm like, really? Really? Because they'll tell you that the price of bus from Aja to Okpebi is still high. There are parameters whereby you know how well an economy is doing. But if we start, I don't want to go down that rabbit tunnel, but I'm doing a video for that to see, to compare Chelsea to the Nigerian economy. Be prepared for it. Just have an open mind about it. But that aside, I'm excited. I'm excited for what's going to happen. Atiku is saying the point is that Atiku wants to pick Shea Makinde as his vice. Oh, well and good. How well that will bode well for him, that's going to be a bit tricky. I know he's trying to pick out the votes for the Southwest, but what about the East? The numbers are not that much, but looking at the mathematics, I think there's something there. There's something there. But the opposition themselves, are they strong enough? Are they ready for the battle ahead? Are they asking the relevant questions? No. It is not by pricing granules by the roadside. It is not by buying agbado and be taking pictures there. We need to ask the questions about what's going to happen. The incumbent has put in a side rope for people to look at. It's like a side note. Look at it. Look at what we've done. Compare it to what we're going to do next. Those are just my questions. I'm just asking the questions. I'm knocking on the door. I want us to be very, very focused. When you listen to Escape with Jimmy, I want you to have an open mind. I do not have anything against anybody, but I want you to ask the relevant questions. No insults, no jagbajantis about it. Ask the relevant questions. What has the opposition done so far? What has the incumbent done so far? Escape with Jimmy. Have a good week ahead.